Well, hey everyone, welcome back to Kitchen Table TCG. I hope you're having yourself a fantastic day. We did not see a Command and Conquer in any of the boxes that have been opened yet for Everfest, so I am going to rip open a box of Arcane Rising and see if we can't find one for people, because I'm very shocked that we did not see a Command and Conquer reprint, so might as well open one up, see what happens, see if we can land a Command and Conquer. We'll talk a little bit about the Everfest box openings. We'll talk a little bit about what's going on. We'll talk a little bit about the Carnival slot. We'll talk a little bit about Flesh and Blood, just in general. Man, Arcane Rising, I think I've gotten like one case since the out of print announcement. I have been just not able to get this product, even though I ask all the time. I really want to make I've been doing I did my WTR cube. I've been really wanting to make an arcane cube too, but I'm not sure it will happen right now. Pour the mold and a come to fight. So let's talk a little bit about, let's zoom it in just a tad. Let's talk a little bit about Command and Conquer and it not seeing a reprint in this next set. Very, very surprised. I still think, everyone, that we will see that as the hero in the pits. I still think the pits is the next set. Life for life. Look, she's just like killing him. That'll be LSS, just like killing my channel if the pits is not the next set, because I have put that out there for everyone very, very much. But look at that. That's going to be a hero. It's going to be an alchemist hero in the pits. That's the prediction, everyone. That's the prediction. We have his name too, Dr. Mortimer the Fixer. See, it's already set up like a hero. It would be perfect. Anyway, Command and Conquer not in the set. I think that is probably the biggest surprise. I think a lot of people thought it was coming, especially with the Skullcap reprint, which is great. Like, I'm all for the Skullcap reprint. Helps keep the cost of entry down and lower for a new player to get involved. I'm all for that Skullcap reprint. I think I definitely thought that we were going to see Command & Conquer. I did not think that there was going to be as many reprints as some other people thought. I know some people thought, look, she's just like killing him. Another foil, Mortimer the Fixer. A lot of people thought we were going to see a lot of reprints in this set. A lot of people thought that the Carnival slot was going to be like the list of Magic the Gathering. I was not on that team. I thought that Command & Conquer was just going to be a reprint, kind of like a main Majestic in the set. Get it on the kind of the updated Majestic, print run and get more copies out there. That's what I thought. But that's not what happened. So, let's talk about moving forward. I think the question is, does a card in Everfest replace Command and Conquer? And there's some good high power, I can't get this pack over. There are some good high powered generic attack actions in Everfest. I'm just not sure any of them replace. Oh my gosh, look, she's just like killing him. I'm not sure any of them replace first super rare Command and Conquer. And I think Command and Conquer is just still a really good card. And there's like a double-edged sword here. You don't want to tank the value, but you also don't want a card to be so necessary. Bracers of Belief, so necessary to play. Now, here's the thing. The meta could shift in a way that prevents Command and Conquer from being in the meta decks. And maybe that's what they're anticipating happens, where Command and Conquer is just not going to be as used, and so they were like, oh, it doesn't need to be in the set. And I honestly hope that that's where we get to. I honestly hope that that Command and Conquer is just in this meta coming up not necessary, and they throw it in the set, like the next set they think that Command and Conquer is going to be in the meta. Another super rare. No Majestics yet. I just don't want the game to be too expensive to get into. But I mean, that's just my opinion. My opinion is what it is. But I just think, look, she's just like killing him. I don't know. I thought we were going to see it, and it was surprising me that we didn't. Now let's talk about the Carnival slot, because the Carnival slot, it is, I think the community hyped it up a little more than LSS maybe thought we were gonna. I think the community made that seem like it was gonna be like this slot that has different artwork or different. I'm as guilty as this, but slot that has, you know, all these reprints and this different artwork and whatever. And, you know, it turns out that the slot is the potions, talismans, trinkets, you know, the rares. I think you can get a cold foil in that slot. So I don't know, potentially maybe you can get 2 cold foils in 1 pack. That would be crazy. We'll see if that happens to anybody. Oh, we did it. We did it, everyone. We got the Command and Conquer. Oh, this video is great. That was the goal. Now we just need a foil one. Oh, baby. We're adding Command and Conquers to the world by ripping open arcane packs. That's going to be the title of the video. We did it. Command and Conquer. It's just such a powerful card. And, you know, people criticize this artwork. I freaking love this artwork. I think it is so cool. It expands the world of Wraith into this, like, there's other areas that we don't know. We don't really know anything about this guy or this area or what the war is going on. You know, in the lore, there's a lot of avenues that could go to. I don't want to get too carried away in the lore of Flesh and Blood, but there's a lot of avenues that could be taken away. I actually particularly believe that this is like the early war of conquering Wraith and all that, and it could be like one of the original. Anyway, I don't want to get into it. All right, give me a legendary now. Let's go. Sonic Boom foil. Wow. Okay. And Wizard Spicy right now. This is turned into a box and a half. There we go. So anyway, I don't remember what we were talking about. Oh, carnival slot. You know, it's the trinkets, it's the things, it's essentially like, you know, you had the amulet in the equipment slot in I always want to call it Throne of Eldraine because they changed it to EBR instead of TOA. Tales of Aria had that slot that had, you know, the equipment and the amulets. It's essentially the same thing. Now I think the difference is that you could potentially get a cold foil in that slot and in the foil slot, because Rudy's video, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, but Rudy's video, that cold foil was in the slot, and then he also got a cold foil, like a regular rainbow foil. So I think that you could potentially have, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. It's the only box opening I watched him and Open Boosters, who just had a couple packs. So anyway, I think that could be in that slot. So potentially you could get yourself a double cold foil pack, which would be pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that would be pretty cool. So all right, we still have a Majestic hiding here. Oh man, Command and Conquer and foil Sonic Boom. What a pack. What an absolute box here. All right, everyone, let me know what you think about the slots. What do you think about the carnival slot? What do you think about the lack of Command and Conquer? I'm very curious to hear other people's opinions. Arknight Ascendancy, there we go. I tend to, again, think that that maybe LSS just thought that it isn't going to be as prevalent in the meta now that we have some of these other cards, and so maybe they thought that and they didn't want to taint the market. So I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment sections, and we can chat there. Anyway, that was a pretty good box. I got a Command and Conquer, Arknight Ascendancy, Sonic Boom, a couple other cards. More importantly, I hope that you have yourself a great day. Remember that all this stuff is just cardboard. It's in the grand scheme of the life, it's just not that important. The bigger thing, the bigger importance here is that these things tie you together with a community and with your friends. My buddy Robbie and I were hanging out today, and it was just so much fun to talk to him while we were playing games. We got one game in like 2 hours because we were just chatting. So remember to be kind to the people that you interact with, and remember to take a deep step back, a deep breath and a step back, and just remember that it's supposed to be fun. And yeah, anyway, hope you guys have a great day. Remember to be kind to the people around you. We'll talk to you again next video.